Hey everyone, don't get anxious, get prepared. Career engineer here. And today we want to talk about some of the changes that's happening in the career market and the job seeker market, which also, if you're an entrepreneur, yeah, it's going to impact you too, because the folks that buy from your store, right, or your brand. So we're going to get into some of the things you must know because there is a shifting happening, and I want you to be prepared for it. So here's what I want you to do. Whether you're high tech or low tech, take your notes on your smart device or that thing called a piece of paper and a pen. Well, it works too because we're going to get ready and give you some real stuff that you can use right now, like right now. All right. So listen, thank you so much again for watching. Feel free to like us, or what do you call that stuff? Like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. And look, there we go. Right, like right here, like boom, right here. If you're watching us on YouTube, we'd love for you to subscribe and follow and do the bell and all that good stuff. So when we bring new content your way, you are ready to rock and roll. So listen, also, if you have a quick question, I'm going to drop some nuggets for you, but if you have a question about it or have a question about something else, we might use your email your question to do a show or a podcast. But hit me up, info@tcenow.com. Again, that's info@tcenow.com. And do I have to say it again? Our website, tcenow.com, is how you can find us everywhere, any day, anytime. So let's talk about the career shifts that's happened from last time this month, 12 months ago till today. And I've been watching, and I'm telling you, I mean, it's funny when you look at something month to month, you may not see the changes, but when you look at it from a year, you can tell the magnitude of the shift. And I want you all, because this is a great month, the time we're in right now, to look at what you've done 6 months ago, think about where you were a year ago and what your plan is for the rest of this year. Okay. So let's talk about the thing that we always have to talk about. We've got to talk about AI. Last year, this time, you have different versions now. All kinds of AIs are popping out from everywhere, right? But last year, we were looking at it as, what's this thing? It's showing up. What's this about? Do I really have to pay attention to this? Well, now it seems like this technology is more than just showing up, emerging. It's here to stay. It's like a relative that just moved in and they're not going anywhere. All right. And they may or may not be paying rent. That's a whole nother aside. But last year, it was the buzzwords, a lot of future potential. Get ready for it. But right now, it's reshaping. It's reshaping roles. It's reshaping what you do on the job. It reshapes how you even get hired and how you stay hired. So whatever you do, whether you're from an accountant or an ambulance driver to a zoologist, the AI technology is here to stay. So it's up to you as the career professional, the job seeker looking to get your foot in the door, the entrepreneur that's trying to stay relevant to your client base and to make sure that this particular new tech is not replacing. Someone asked me today, is it replacing us? My answer is if you let it. If you let it replace you, it can, but don't do that. So in order to secure and maintain a great job, the contract opportunities, all kinds of opportunities, you've got to understand how to use this, how to leverage it, and not just be aware of it. We often say, don't get anxious, get prepared. And we're serious about that. But I need you to be aware of things so you can know how to do it. To say, oh, I'm just not going to play with that toy, not a good idea. Next, next thing I want you to know in this shift so you can prepare yourself as we move forward. The labor market, it has a soft landing in progress. Now, listen, I don't have to tell you that there are certain things happening in America, particularly, which also impacts, there's a global workforce as well, right? Because one part of the system impacts all parts of the system. That's something I learned in my social work days. It still applies out here in the for-profit career business world, okay? 2024 has experienced some slowdown. Listen, policy affects your pockets and your pocketbooks. That's something I say all the time. So all these industries, tech, education, healthcare, real estate. what? Construction, building materials. There's policies that happens in our nation's capital that will impact what you do, the insurance world, health insurance world, right? So this is real. So some of these new things can make the market slow down, pause, take a breath. And 2025, according to what economists who are smarter than me say, that there could be a sharper a deceleration in job growth. So let me pause right there about the deceleration. Okay, somewhere has hired 100 people. Every time you turned around, they're always hiring, always hiring. Maybe their goal is 100 people a month for 1,200 people a year. Okay. However, due to the impact of stuff happening, now they're going to hire 20 people a month, which will reduce their annual hiring goals. So, yes, you can say, oh my gosh, the market is just terrible. And I'm not saying it ain't, but I'm saying the deceleration, the market is slowing down. The market maybe is doing a soft landing. The market is taking its time, right? So, but you need to focus on how am I going to be one of those 20? What is it that I have to make sure that in my skill sets, my value, my interviewing skills, my online profile, that resume, what does it need to showcase so that I can at least get a meeting to be a part of that 20? So you've got to be more customized. You got to be more organic. This whole cut and paste and quick, fast, in a hurry of AI, I have seen in the last 30 days, I mean, particularly after the graduates, all the folks graduated college or things, they're moving to the market. I have seen the same resume 20 times. Different colleges, different schools, different majors, same resume. And I know that that's all created by AI. And I don't have a job to give you. And I know this. And that is singing the same song, repeat, repeat, repeat with content, language, and style. Don't you know that the person on the other side of the desk recognizes that wasn't you? And then the real terrible part is when you do get into the chair, and let's just say an AI only generated piece of content got you in the chair. Once you start talking, if your audio and video don't match, something's up. So I need folk to breathe, slow down. The word is focus. The word is organic content. The word is invest some quality time in what you're selling and know your product and get it on all your tangibles, your online marketing, your offline marketing. Entrepreneurs, same for you. We know who wrote that blog because when we talk to you or we go to your website or we look at some product or services, it ain't the same content. So be you again. Humanoids are making a comeback. You can partner with AI. Will AI replace some things in the marketplace? Some things it will. Just like the telephone replaced some things. Just like the car replaced some things. But it can't replace everything, again, unless you want it. So here's my note to everyone. That whole AI did it all for me. I didn't have to think. I did it in 5 minutes. Employers know the difference. Contract officers know the difference. Project managers know the difference. So get back to being you, but please be aware that this market is a byproduct of some of the things that are happening at the policy level. Y'all know what I say. I know policy ain't sexy, but you got to pay attention to it. You can go in all kinds of sources and find out what new policies are impacting your job landscape, and then get on top of that. So, but there's I think I shared with one broadcast I did earlier, at least in my home state of Virginia, a year ago, the unemployment rate was like 2%, really low twos. The national average was around 4 something. In my state right now, in this state I live in, has a lot of federal workers, right, who are no longer working. So the number, so we, it went up. I mean, it's not 4%, but it's like we're hovering right below 4%. So that's a different number, but still make sure that you have your organics and your performance and your accomplishments and your leadership and your strengths highlighted on everything you put out there. That's how you help the soft landing of the labor market. Number 3, and this, I'm excited about this personally, but the shift from soft skills are good to power skills are essential. And you know what the power skills are? That's bringing again that human, what do you want to call it, guys? I'm looking for the word, the human innovation, that human grit, mojo, moxie. I can't think of any other word that my dad wouldn't say, but that stuff. We need that infused in all the things that you do. And, it's a shame I'm saying this because somehow we lost this, but the human skills that complement AI, remember, artificial intelligence, your intelligence, are recognized as fundamental in navigating this whole modern workplace. Don't let it replace you. Learn how to use it, learn how to command it, learn how to make it work for you versus the other way around will make you a valuable and critical player in the job market, changing industries, entrepreneurial things, and even my nonprofits. Hey, you guys provide services or you're helping your community. You got to know how technology and AI is impacting what you do. So, what are the big human power skills that we need to make sure are maximized in all the things we put out there? Collaboration is one. I mean, listen, I'm involved in a lot of stuff after my 9 to 5 that involve collaborations, and I can tell those who have power skills in that area and those who do not. Okay. Critical thinking, creativity. And I don't consider myself very creative, but I had to work on that. Some of you guys say because I wear these colored hats, I've got creativity. I will accept that and continue to build. Emotional intelligence. I'm telling you, whether you're 60, 70, 20, we need that. The ability to talk and communicate. Your stress tolerance is a skill. Everything can't be a crisis. Everything. However, stress is real and how you manage and navigate. So look, there will be more on this. I'll list more information about this and things you can do now or what you need to do differently, of course, on our blog. But I need you to shift those skills from soft to power skills and recognize that those human skills are so needed. And if you're not demonstrating how your human skills can impact at the job in partnership with the latest and greatest and growing AI, because this time next month will be something new that AI can do. So the question is, what's something new that you can do, right? So you got to keep it commanded. That's my word, commanded. Don't let it replace you. All right. So those are our 3 things and some shifts. Again, you can get some more information about all that I'm sharing today by hitting us up on our website, tcenow.com. 24/7, 365, we're there. Or if you want to get some, which I think is so cool, guys, I'm texting. In fact, I'm getting ready to send my people some good information by text. So you can get that weekly, no matter where you are. Just text TCE to 757-600-0093 and be a part of our growing SMS community where I get to share some stuff with y'all like once a week. Maybe a couple times a week. It depends on what kind of good stuff's going on. But again, text TCE to 757-600-0093 to really stay informed with me and to connect with me. And you can always text me back and ask me something, and yours truly will answer because that's just who I am. All right. I want you guys to have a fantastic month. Take this stuff to heart, apply it, make it happen. I know you can. And I look forward to seeing you, next time. Remember, don't get anxious. Always be prepared. Thanks for watching our Korean British show. I hope you learned a lot about today's topic. If you enjoyed the show, please let me know by visiting our website, tcenow.com, and sending me an email. I'd love to hear from you.